Just stop.
I'm not asking you to.
Shut up.
She thinks she hard and I will punch her in her face. I don't care.
Oh, no,
I don't
no,
care.
no.
I don't care.
No,
'Cause I've
no.
been waiting for her.
Miss
You better
Booker.
shut the fuck up.
No.
You girl, stop playing. You gonna do what I tell you to do, because I'm big sis.
No. You won't tell me to do nothing.
The court session begins as Judge Lauren reads the case of Ms. Mitchell and Mr. Jordan. Judge Lauren then asks Ms. Mitchell why the issue is important to her. Ms. Mitchell explains her reasons while in tears.
You claimed he denied paternity testing at that time and claimed you as his daughter and began paying child support. And refused to treat you like his daughter. Yes.
The judge tries to confirm Mr. Jordan's view on the case. Mr. Jordan replies with his side of the story, starting from when Ms. Mitchell was younger.
I
And
understand
she's been through a huge and terrible loss.
Not my fault. Saw this young lady in the courthouse. I sat down and spoke with her, and I asked her, well, was her father? She said she didn't have a father. Raised my hand and said, hey, that's okay. We don't need a paternity test. And I told her, I say, I'm your daddy, baby, right here.
The judge repeats a claim made by Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan confirms it, but Ms. Mitchell denies it.
And I tried to see her at least twice a month, but her mom wouldn't allow that. I've always had doubt, but there was nothing I could do about it.
He never tried to be a father.
Judge Lauren further asks Ms. Mitchell about her understanding of the situation. Ms. Mitchell then makes several accusations against Mr. Jordan.
You did your best to try to establish a relationship.
Yes.
He never tried to establish a relationship. He never even tried to call me. Every time I try to call him, he always blow me off. Every time. I had asked him to get my car fixed. When he said, yeah, I'll coach you.
Mr. Jordan admits to it and explains the reasons behind his actions.
It'd be like a bonding time.
Yeah, because I figured if she learned how to fix them herself, she didn't need to call me to fix them anymore. I was trying to teach her how to be self-sufficient.
While Ms. Mitchell was explaining what happened to her, Mr. Jordan made a remark that made everyone laugh.
As I was doing my own breaks, he made sure that all the books were so-called tightened up. I left, went to work the next day. My brakes came off on the freeway.
Wow.
Yes. So I grabbed the,
You still here?
Mr. Jordan.
But Judge Lauren cautioned him about the seriousness of things.
Dangerous, you know that.
Hey.
That's dangerous. No brakes on the highway.
The judge speaks on several points that needed clarification. Ms. Mitchell clarifies by making more claims about Mr. Jordan.
Jay, do you remember being in that courtroom when you were 7 years old?
do you know who your father is? I said, no. That's when he came up and said what he said about, well, I'll be her father.
One of which is about his reaction when something terrible happened to her. She also gives several instances when Mr. Jordan kept his distance from her.
I didn't see him for years. Even when my daughter passed away, he didn't even care. He didn't even call me.
I didn't know she was pregnant. Nope, see, I didn't know.
At your mother's funeral. Your mom died. I was right there on the side.
I don't remember
yes,
that,
I was.
Your Honor.
Judge Lauren asked for specific proof of their doubts. Both parties explain why they are in doubt. Their responses made the audience react.
Claim you tried to call him daddy once.
Yes, I did.
And what happened?
He told me to call him Jordan.
Mr. Jordan.
I tell everyone to call me Jordan. I'm not
I'm not your daughter?
I don't know. That's why I'm here today. I didn't even find out about her until she was 8 years old.
So you basically had a one-night stand?
Exactly.
Okay.
For one, I don't look nothing like them. Hello? They Amazons. Me? I'm short.
The judge asks Ms. Mitchell to read a letter she wrote for her dad, and she reads it tearfully.
Dear Dad, even using that word brings up an image of pain. Lonely nights and years of questioning on why you were never there for me. I never did anything to you for you to treat me the way you did over the years.
Judge Lauren discusses the details of the letter and urges Mr. Jordan to ask some questions. Mr. Jordan explains what he plans to do with Ms. Mitchell's daughter.
And if at any time that I find out that she is truly my blood, then things will change only on the fact that if she wants them to change, okay?
The judge then invites Mr. Jordan's second daughter, Miss Wager, to the stand. She immediately starts talking about Mr. Jordan, who is always there for her, claiming it's her right. She also says Ms. Mitchell is fake. Both women then enter into a heated argument.
This is my father, and he's gonna do what he has to do until I die or he die. For me, he has always been there for me since day one, and he's gonna be there for me. I didn't ask. He is the parent. I am not the parent.
Whatever.
Girl, stop playing with your face.
Whatever.
This is fake right here. All this crap.
No,
You girl, stop playing. You gonna do what I tell you to do, because I'm big sis.
No. You won't tell me to do nothing.
Judge Lauren then speaks on her idea of the situation and breaks down the point from all she has heard. This makes Ms. Mitchell react accordingly.
We're gonna keep it calm in here, because I'm from Detroit too, and we don't all want to set it off, right? So, you say she's pretending, Ms. Wagner, but when I look at her, she wants your attention. She wants his attention. She wants some of his attention. Because your father acknowledges that he honestly had doubt. But I think she wants the attention of the man she thinks is her father. So please, if you could just at least understand that.
The results are in, and Judge Lauren reads them out loud. Mr. Jordan, feeling excited, advises all in the audience, and everyone laughs.
When it comes to the paternity of Shante Mitchell, Mr. Jordan, you are her father.
I guess I just want him to treat me better as a daughter.
Anytime your woman, your wife, your girlfriend tell you that she pregnant, I suggest any and everybody go talk to Dana. She'll answer all your questions, okay?
The judge then talks to all members of the family.
As much as she needs the love of your father, as a big sister, be there for her as well. Best of luck to you all.
In this case, the plaintiff, Ms. Hooker, is with her mother, while the defendant, Ms. Baker, and her daughter, Ms. Bland, represent her son, who died tragically. Ms. Hooker claims she has been significantly affected by their public denial of her daughter, and she deserves an apology.
I'm just sad sometimes. I try to deal with it now. Like, I really don't care no more. That's how I feel. I don't care anymore. I don't care who feel nothing about my baby. I don't care. It just seemed like everybody else was looking upside my head like I'm an animal or something.
The judge asked Ms. Hooker how she has been affected so far, and Ms. Hooker explained how she deals with it.
Every time I'm sitting down doing something, they looking at me like I'm the outcast of the group.
Judge Lauren further asks about Ms. Hooker's relationship with Mr. Abraham.
Were you in love, or was
Yeah.
this was your first love?
Yeah. First we was best friends, and then we started talking. Then we stopped talking, and just like we stopped talking. We just, when I got pregnant, it was just like we always talked, but we just stopped going together.
Ms. Coates explains how the denial is affecting her daughter, Ms. Hooker, and clarifies the claim made against Ms. Baker. Ms. Coates also talks about how she feels about the situation.
It's not Miss Baker who denies Kenaya. It's her family who makes my daughter. She was too fat to be his baby. She fat like them, and my daughter's feelings have been hurt. It's always talk about her like she this tramp, and I'm like, enough.
The judge then moves on to Ms. Baker and asks about her side of the story. Ms. Baker explains how her son told her a secret, the promise she made to him, and about Ms. Hooker, what he decided to do later on about it.
He said he wasn't the only boy that had messed with Denaya. And he made me promise that we was gonna get a blood test. And things didn't go the way we thought they were gonna go, and now we're here.
The judge consoled Ms. Baker and asks more questions.
May I ask what happened to Keyshawn?
He was shot on a Sunday and he died that Friday.
Judge Lauren frankly asked Ms. Hooker if there was another man involved. Ms. Hooker replies confidently.
He told Keyshawn that when he wasn't around, he was supposedly sleeping with Denaya.
Ms. Coates says Mr. Abraham only had doubts on particular occasions. Otherwise, he was always happy with the pregnancy.
Keyshawn told us the only way, Keyshawn only denied the baby when him and my daughter was arguing. He had doubts only when he was angry. And I cannot get mad at what he tell his mother or nothing like that. He held the baby, kissed the baby, and loved the baby. We just need to get the results from Miss Carolyn.
She also acknowledges that Mr. Abraham wanted the blood test to be done. The judge asks Ms. Coates and Ms. Baker what they think. Ms. Coates says her thoughts, and Ms. Baker explains how she keeps trying to help her son, stating that he has lost a lot of weight.
They're saying in their circle of kids,
The boy was telling him that,
that,
when you were away, lost.
Scared.
He was scared. He lost so much weight. He lost a whole lot of weight.
Ms. Baker talks emotionally about the issue and explains how she never has and never will say bad things about Ms. Hooker. She claims not to have time for the drama.
What did I do to her?
Oh, you can't go. Don't go there, Miss Bland. Don't go there, Miss Bland.
Listen, this is what we ain't gonna do. Because
Yeah.
we come here to go back and forth with each other.
You know
Exactly.
What?
And
I ain't never said yay or nay.
Right.
I've talked to her, and she know why we here. I'm concerned with all this other bickering, and I don't got time for it.
And she needs to do what she promised her son and then move on. She also talks about her only concern.
At the end of the day, this my baby.
Right.
And he gone. I'm not trying to do anything against anybody to make her feel bad. I ain't never been denying them. And they was kids. She's still a kid.
Yes,
I
right.
came here because this is what I promised my baby, and it's going to be done.
Ms. Coates finally reveals precisely why Ms. Hooker is hurt. Ms. Hooker then reacts with an outburst of anger, and Judge Lauren puts her in her place.
It's not that she feels some type of way. It's like she more hurt. And Miss Carolyn has explained to her about the obituary, how the obituary went. Miss Bland left her out of the obituary on purpose.
I just feel like this. When this come back and this the baby, I don't want no sorries from nobody. Keep your sorries. I don't want no sorries. Okay? I'm not asking you to.
Shut up.
She thinks she hard and I will punch her in her face. I don't care.
Oh, no,
I don't
no,
care.
no,
I don't care.
no,
'Cause I've
no.
been waiting for her already.
You're gonna have your day. And it's today. I'm not gonna let you in this courtroom step so far outside, outside the lines that you regret it.
Judge Lauren questions Ms. Baker and Ms. Bland about the reasons for Ms. Hooker's anger. Ms. Baker claims it's an oversight, but Ms. Bland says it is intentional.
Was this intentional, Ms. Baker, Ms. Bland? Was this something that...
Like this, Judge. Kenaya did get left out. So did my grandmother, and so did one of my sisters.
Okay.
It wasn't just the baby.
The judge then asks Ms. Bland what her family will do if the results say the baby belongs to Mr. Abraham. Ms. Bland and Ms. Baker reply. This makes the audience react.
If it comes back saying Kenaya belongs to Keyshawn and gets a set of obituaries made, so when this baby grow up and she read her dad's obituary, there's her name.
Judge Lauren reads the test result, and everyone is shocked to hear it. Ms. Hooker and Ms. Bland start arguing. Then Ms. Hooker gets angry and tries to attack Ms. Bland.
The percentage of relatedness between Ms. Baker, Mr. Abraham is 0%.
And this. Damn, they weren't gonna tell me sorry, so I'm not telling them nothing.
Stop it! Stop, please! Just stop.
Ms. Hooker. No.
No.